So as we move through our journey, we then began to kind of have new discussions with Nakisa about what is JBS's wish list, or what does JBS's roadmap look like as it relates to moving forward with Nakisa, whether it's on an upgraded on-prem or moving to the cloud. And so some of the key items that we had addressed was that, one, our on-prem solution was becoming more and more unstable as the volume of information became, more detailed. We also did not do an upgrade from 2019 until 2021. So we were operating on a very old version of Nakisa that we knew had made great strides in improving performance, not only from a systems perspective, but also from a user experience perspective. We're also, as I mentioned, a very acquisitive company. And so adding new companies into the prior on-prem version was not necessarily an easy task. So we wanted to be able to add companies at a more frequent and a more quick pace, both from a master data perspective as well as from a leasing portfolio perspective. We wanted to be able to have more ease in our periodic postings. We didn't want to have to babysit our periodic postings. We wanted more reliance on having depreciation posted earlier in the period, as opposed to waiting until the payment was actually made, similar to what we were seeing on the finance lease side. That payment could be that depreciation could be posted as soon as the next period began, whereas on the operating lease side, you had to wait. We wanted to be able to schedule not only payment jobs, periodic depreciation jobs, as well as our accrual jobs. And then we also wanted to ensure that the reprocessing errors that we were experiencing were minimized. And then the need for more enhanced reporting. So, sorry. I don't know how to turn that off. The disclosure reports that were provided by Nakisa absolutely met our day-to-day reporting needs from a financial reporting perspective. But from an operational perspective, we created many queries in order to support the status of payment postings, the ability to produce a roll forward in a more systemic way. And so we were really looking to what advancements Nakisa was bringing forward with respect to both management reporting as well as disclosure reporting. Okay, so as we move forward, we really began looking into the cloud solution as the preferred choice versus having an on-prem solution. And a big piece of that is that Nakisa is the expert in this module. We do not have a dedicated IT team that supported our on-prem solution. And so moving to the cloud would then allow us to shift back to that cloud, to that model where let Nakisa do what it does well. And then we would just be a recipient of those continuous upgrades as opposed to managing that process internally.